Yes, guys. Yes, people. We are back for another live stream. We left everything for the weekend because, again, not really a lot of big topics. So we let the stories just mash up a little bit. We've got a few topics to bring in over the weekend. Also, a lot happened last night. Obviously, everyone's talking about the Chris Rock, Will Smith incident, which, I mean, we might get into, we might not. It just depends on if the conversation flows that way. But yeah, big up everyone that's locked in. We're going to go into everything that happened over the international break, a potential redevelopment of Stamford Bridge, and a massive debate surrounding it because I've just seen the whole timeline talking about over the weekend. Going to talk about Werner's comments in the media because I'm very interested to hear a few people's perspectives on it. And yeah, anything else you guys want to discuss as well. So big up everyone that's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button. If you guys haven't done so already, we are still very, very close to 25k. I'm not sure how far we are now. I need to fucking close that window. The drillers are pissing me off. But yeah, big up everyone that's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button, and let's get into it. Jesters, let's start off with you. How's your weekend been, bro?
Yeah, my weekend's been fairly good. I mean, watched a bunch of international matches, and my boy just did what he does. Shows up in big games and score big goals. So just it's hard to get hyped when he does this all the time. Does it for Chelsea, does it for U.S. men's national team. He is a certified baller in big games, and a lot of people need to send apology notes and flowers on the absolute disrespect and hate that this fine gentleman gets. So, you know,
How was his
he,
overall performance? Because I haven't
oh,
caught back the
he
highlights
ran
yet.
it. He was involved in the second goal. He chased the ball down when it was going out, kept it alive, got fouled, made the, you know, kept the whole move going. He made some beautiful over the top passes, threw balls that should have been done better with, but sometimes touches get away. But he played phenomenally. Got in the fights. He was in on it. When Christian Pulisic is locked in and he plays with a chip on his shoulder, just get out of his way and let him do his thing. I
All
mean, he
I'm
was
gonna
going
say
after
is I
people.
need that Pulisic when we come back to club football at the end of the week,
Well,
bro.
he won't
That's
be he won't be playing for at Brentford.
like, oh, what? Because what? Wrestling for Real Madrid?
No, Wednesday they have a game in Costa Rica.
Ah, okay. Yeah, fair enough then. Fair enough then.
I don't
Fata.
see him turning around and being there Saturday.
Okay, well, as long as he keeps it into club football, then yeah, I'll be happy. I'll be happy. Fata, what are you saying, bro? Give me a second. I need to close this window.
Yeah, standard weekend for me, guys. Apart from the England game on Saturday, Lord Almighty, that could have been a lot worse. The game on Saturday, but yeah, man, going tomorrow night. We got Ivory Coast. I got the tickets for over there. Hopefully, people gonna be full of so many sexual that midfield three. They want man
Huh?
rights. Yeah, I got ticket for tomorrow. People wanted Man Rice Gallagher to start tomorrow, innit?
Oh, you're talking about England playing. Sorry, I thought you went way off.
A friendly.
Yeah, yeah,
A friendly.
Yeah, I got a ticket tomorrow. I just want to see some, just want to eat
You
some pie over
saying
there.
England one game merchant? Is this what we're saying?
One time, man. I got to see.
Nah, I just want to hear it after all the stuff that you say about cup games and everything. I just wanted to see what it's like for the boot to be on the other foot. But it's cool, bro. It's cool.
I just want to see some football, man. I miss it to be in the stadiums, man. Like it's been a while still.
Nah, I don't blame you, man. It has been a while. It has been a while. Big slappy style himself, Andrew. What are you saying, bro?
Good, man. I hate this international break. International football is only fun at tournaments, nowhere else. I was working in a place I like to call next to hell. It's called Slough this weekend. So I was working till very late, so my weekend was ruined. But I'm back home now, so it's all good. And, this week will end and we play at the end of the week, so that's good. I'm just waiting for the Chelsea game now. I hate international breaks. But I hope everyone is having a good day.
Yeah, We good. For the sounds of it, everyone else is good as well. But we'll keep going and see if there's any changes. Alex, what are you saying, man? You all good?
Yeah. Freaking allergies and shit. I hate this state. With
Did
this
you take your
pollen.
allergy tablet? Have you got allergy tablets?
No, I can't afford it. No, I don't really. I don't even know, man. What's wrong? I just finished being sick before, and now I'm all of a sudden. So anyway, everything's fine. Everything's dandy. Pulisic does his thing, even though I didn't watch it. But what's his name? Chris Rock did not. What's his name? Will Smith did not slap Chris Rock. It's a fake shit. It's like people who believes in WWE. Sorry to disappoint people that still have PB care on a willy. If you watch Oscars, it's on you. Something else I was gonna say.
What?
This man.
What the fuck? Okay, wait.
Oh, I'm glad.
Because you and Justice were saying this earlier, right? So, fake or real, and how was it obvious?
It's fake.
It's fake because he wouldn't have done that. And come on. First of all, he slept him. If it was that big thing, what kind of guy is gonna slap that other guy? I guess. Anyway, I don't give a crap. Another thing, I just can't wait until we play football. That's until we can watch real football. Something else I was gonna say. Oh, I got suspended on Twitter for 24 hours before this week. That was the first when I made a comment on you misses when she said Jorginho haters are gonna hate, and I posted the Jorginho with his pale legs lifting the shorts all the way to the.
Man, respect our players, man. What's wrong with you?
I do respect him. I just hope he had some legs there, like literally.
Can I just say? I'm not comfortable with Chris not being on camera. I've seen a few people this weekend with phone-ins that went on camera and
actually,
some horrible things. I think Chris should show himself.
What
I don't trust him.
Yeah, we don't want you doing any fuckeries trying to get my channel cancelled now.
Yeah, you misses reported me about Jorginho, by the way.
Okay.
You know what?
Okay.
So if you believe in Chris Rock, you should walk to me and slap me because I offended your missus, right?
I would, but there's this whole thing called the Atlantic Ocean, isn't there? I can't really get across all of that. And plus,
I'll buy you flight ticket. I'll buy you flight ticket just for that.
If you're gonna get me flight ticket, say less.
You can virtual slap
I'm here for it.
Yeah, you can virtual slap me.
Yeah, dickhead. There we go. All right, cool. Big up Myron saying how Will Smith out here tanking his career to hype Oscar numbers. You must be joking, Alex. This $5 is for you to get some allergy meds. Okay, so Myron definitely believes it's real. I'm really surprised hearing that it's fake. Like, I've heard rumors of it. Maybe the Oscars isn't really pulling in the same viewers as usual. I don't know. I don't watch that shit. It's not for me.
Unfortunately, this beef goes way back since August, I would say.
Yo, if he didn't do that to the guy who was tapping that ass, then why are you going to do it to somebody talking
by the way,
tapping that ass? I'm sorry.
Did you see him
You don't
cry
think it's a
on
case
the TV?
of just everything getting to him, like he's probably been cussed out for years on this shit? I don't know. Like,
I think it's because
I'm trying to play devil's advocate here.
Yeah, Will's wife literally talking about him a lot on her show. So
look. First of all, Alex is right. If you're going to do harm to another man, you don't slap him in the face. Number two, everything was edited. Okay? Why would you have to edit it if it was real?
I didn't even see where it was edited.
It was edited.
First of
I think
all,
Australia had the live feed, and Chris Rock is smiling after he got smacked in the face.
But it's like hella awkward. Like,
look,
you're presenting on the
do
show.
Do you remember Janet Jackson nipple on halftime?
Halftime.
Remember that?
That was stage 2.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. after that, it was the law changed on the national TV that they have to make a delay for those kind of things.
For nipples.
Do you really think that they will not cover that slap if it was not if it's a delay?
Yeah.
Come on, people over here watching WWE and they believe this shit. So
Hey, it's real to me, damn it.
Just because we watch wrestling doesn't mean we think it's fucking real.
no,
Come on.
no. This is the thing. You defend and saying it's real. That's the problem.
No, we say it's
No,
scripted.
I
We say
defend
it's scripted.
enjoying it, not that it's real.
Here it is. It's real fake. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, you know
Just
what? Yeah.
he's a real Chris. Are you the real Chris over here?
Yes, sir.
His name's not
Okay,
even
well,
Chris.
apparently Will Smith slapped you. Defend yourself.
I will. I just laugh.
Yeah. Yeah. Will Smith is an actor. Yeah, I understand that he plays like violent characters in his movies, but the dude's probably softer than a kitten. That's why they got bodyguards.
Well, a lot of people have bodyguards. Even Mayweather has bodyguards. Like,
Yeah,
Somebody
but are
said
you going to
it's
slap
literally been
Floyd
confirmed.
Mayweather?
Confirmed by
course
who? Who confirmed it? Please tell
I'm
me who
surprised we even
confirmed
thought
it.
about whether it was real or fake or not, because I thought the bigger talk had just been the shock of everything that happened. But where else are people saying that's fake?
Why do we have to talk about this anyway? I don't think it has anything to do with
Because I
Chelsea or footy.
expected it would go straight into this. This is literally all anyone's been speaking about for the last 12 hours.
For
If you're a
freaking
man
there
in
is a-
chat and
there
you
is
were
the
watching
one-
the Oscars, if you were a
What
man
the
in chat and you were
fuck
watching
is
the
that?
Oscars without a woman next
Not
to you,
Ahmed. What's his name?
throw some balls.
The football wars. They put it the subject. They put it the theme of the conversation on the football wars space, saying that like Chris Rock and Will Smith. Football wars, man.
Yeah, see, look, Andrew's getting beat up by a cat's tail right now.
Exactly.
Don't worry, get Zoomer on that. I'll sort you all out, bro.
Exactly.
man.
It's more interesting than World War III, that actual news that is going on right now.
Eagle, yeah, people say eagle-eyed Oscar views. Why am I looking at this shit? I can't be asked. Chris, what are you saying, bro? You all good?
yeah, I had a really good international break. You know, saw the
How's your
greatest team.
chick? How's your chick that got smacked by Will Smith? How's your chick?
I'm doing pretty good from that as well. But like, you know, I saw, you know, it made a bella by seeing, you know, the best team in the UK get to the finals. You know, to get to the World Cup. So hopefully we'll see them beat Ukraine or Scotland. Yeah, it's been pretty good.
Love to see it. First thing we can go through. First off, Myron Phillips says Will Smith got that cuckold anger. Yeah, it did look like there was a lot of build up in that slap, but we move. First thing we could go through is probably the Timo Werner quotes, because I do want to hear what Fata and Chris have to say on it,
Right.
especially
Can I-
after the Lukaku discussion that we had a few months
It's not
back.
even deep. It's
Yeah,
not
let's
even
just-
deep.
let's
Because
just say
it's his
many-
national team. What can't he feel like more comfortable over there when they ask him a question, which is more comfortable? And obviously he does like really good over there, doesn't he? He score like every game, doesn't he? So of course he's gonna feel more comfortable. So it's not that deep.
Oh, go
That's
ahead.
not
That
what
is
he
goaded.
said.
Out your
That's
fucking
not what he
mouth.
said.
Keep my
He
team
said there are
out.
differences in the style of play between the football at Chelsea and here at Germany. Maybe the national team suits me better. Here I always have scoring chances. I can score goals. I feel very comfortable here. That's
Not
very
yourself.
different.
He was not
Like
disrespectful.
what is that? Is that
Time out. Time out. This is my client. Time out.
Your
He was
client?
not disrespectful like Lukaku. I don't get why people are annoyed about it. This is so baffling. I don't think he said it was wrong anyway, but he's just saying he suits the Germany's team better because they create more chance than him. He's not wrong. Like Chris says, it's not that deep.
So we haven't made so we don't make chances for
We
Werner.
have to be honest with ourselves here. We simply don't create enough clear-cut chances, and that's more down to the personal.
Look,
Racist
I don't- can I
intent
say
is
Do you even
something?
believe what you're saying?
Can I
right
say?
now?
Well, I actually gonna defend it.
I'm being genuine here.
I actually
Right,
gonna
go on,
defend Fata. How many chances did we created? We played Timo Werner versus Lukaku this season? When did Timo Werner had 7 or 8 games non-stop?
This season, none.
This
Exactly.
this season not as much, but I think it's because he's run out of all of his credit personally.
Hold on a second. I agree. He wasted chances last season.
Yeah.
But do we actually have give him a break and say that he didn't fit the second season is actually the ones that needs to be determined? But he didn't even get that second season, did he?
But we had him in games this season as well, and he also had the same performances as last season. He just hasn't had as many as the season before, but he had so many. And
So
still
hold on a second. So why is Lukaku allowed to have a full season to get to our system, and how is everybody else getting a full first season to get to the understanding of Chelsea when they don't come? I'm not defending.
No, I understand that.
I'm not defending Timo Werner. He's not my favorite cup of tea, but I understand him. I said it before. We're not playing to his strengths. We're not playing to strengths of Lukaku either. But that's not that's the difference. Is it's not about what it's not about what he's saying is disrespectful. He didn't disrespect the club like Lukaku said it. That's first of all.
No, but on the stuff that you're saying about why does Lukaku get the whole full season, I don't think he does. I think the stance on Lukaku has completely changed over the last 3 or 4 months.
Okay. When did you stop? When did you
throwing a tantrum there as well? Don't forget.
What I'm trying to say, first of all, Lukaku played in the Premier League before. That's one thing. Timo Werner is young. He never played in the Premier League, so you're not allowing him to have a first season to get figured it out, right? That's not the problem.
No, we did give him the first season.
Okay, so this is the second season, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did he play consistently enough to get his feet back in this season?
Not necessarily, but when he's had the performances, he hasn't had enough to justify it.
I agree. But in the front of us, in the front, none of us is actually had chance to play steady, just like Lukaku did it, or Mount, or Kai Havertz, and they eventually build the chemistry. Do you think that we had least chemistry between front three last season? We had something, but not finishing. We had something.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, I'm not defending Timo Werner whatsoever. I'm just understanding what Fatah's trying to say and what Timo trying to say. Timo said, "Yes, you don't suit it because I like to play on the wings and blah blah blah." But in the same time, he did not have the full 8 games, 9 games like Lukaku did. And Lukaku used to play in the Premier League before, but he did.
Why don't
Can we just agree that he's not going to have a third season with us?
Yeah. I completely understand that.
But why don't any of these players when they go away, re-engage their brain and go?
C1, if you hold on a second, I gotta answer that fraud of a little kid. C1, if you don't think that we couldn't build over last season, if you think that Timo Werner did not contribute to our front three last season, you moron.
15 assists, 12 goals.
Why can't these guys re-engage their brain when they go on international duty and just say, I'm only answering questions about my national team? Why do they have to? Why don't they have the balls to do it when they're actually?
Because the Premier League, what's his name? Reporters, they're just weak ass. They don't ask the proper questions. When they do, they really don't. Just look at Lewis when he going on the overlap. He's gonna ask generic questions like,
"Why am I getting straight?"
Because I know you will.
Why am I getting
It's straight? A British shit.
But why didn't he just go? Listen, it's been a tough season, but I'm aiming to get back in the team and help my team win trophies, and just leave it like that. Why didn't he just do that?
I do agree, man. But I'm not saying this.
I agree with you, but I'm saying it's like if people compare Lukaku's documentary versus Timo, you are your freaking mind if you think it's the same shit.
No, it's not.
So Lukaku doesn't even play for Inter no more, so it's a bit of a difference as well. Like Timo does play for that national team, so I think
at the end he said he wanted to.
I just don't get why you lot think it's the same like Lukaku.
He played for Spurs.
I didn't say the same.
Okay, if it's not just like Lukaku, it's Lukaku adjacent.
Yeah,
You can't say it's completely different, but I agree
Diet
with you where it's
Lukaku,
not the same.
ironically. It's Diet Lukaku. It's
He's going to
Lukaku zero.
Bayern next year anyway.
It's Lukaku
What a
zero.
team to go to if he does.
I think
Well,
Bayern would.
I don't think he'll fit.
Why not?
No,
he smashes that league.
No, Nagelsmann
And
wants
Champions
him
League,
back.
does he do bad?
Oh, Nagelsmann. If you're not, Nagelsmann probably isn't.
He
And
was super buying it. Good
Lewandowski's
too.
probably going to go to Barcelona.
That's it. We can stay in Germany then.
By the way,
Yeah.
there's PSG interested in Lukaku this summer.
Yep,
Cool.
that's another team in for Lukaku.
Send them both.
Get them going.
In my opinion.
Even
Let's
going.
keep Timo.
I want to say,
Keep 'em going.
someone's saying I'm personally scouting Lukaku. Now I'm trying to deflect the heat onto Werner. I'm giving Lukaku the slander as well because his performances haven't been good enough. They haven't been good enough for months too. Like, it's not just, let me take the heat off one just to give it to the other. Lukaku said some dodgy shit in the media and didn't back it up. Werner said some dodgy shit in the media and he's been fucking ass for ages.
Yeah.
Like, both
That's what I
of
mean.
them are holding it. I don't know what Werner's talking about. Maybe we don't give him the right amount of game time now. What the fuck has he done to justify it? Nothing. And last season, when he had more minutes, he had more opportunities, he had more chances with Tuchel and with Lampard. He missed consistent chances. So it's like, what's he talking about? How about you be more clinical? How about you have a better first touch? How about you trap the ball better?
I agree with you.
And then maybe I'd understand what you're talking about.
Can we talk about our players that didn't score in friendlies?
Sure. Who do you want to talk about?
Oh my god.
Oh,
Since it was on-
I know.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Cool.
Who do you want to talk about?
Bro.
Sure. We want to talk about the
Russia
gentleman
is
behind us
disqualified from the
on my
international
screen right
football,
there.
so I don't watch international football. Fuck
I just
FIFA.
don't watch it in general.
International football's
I
great.
heard
One
Conor Gallagher had a good game. That's all I heard.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
I didn't
Keep
watch it.
avoiding it.
the game was stinky, man. Flipping Switzerland, like flipping Granit
It was a friendly though. Like I definitely wouldn't care.
Fucking hell. Henderson made
friendly.
Xhaka look like a world class in that.
Again, we're talking about games that don't matter.
Yeah.
Like if they're like for tournaments or actually like points, then I understand more. But friendlies, I don't think players like give it 100%. Like
Wait,
for
do you
friendly.
want to see Mount, Connor, and Rice tomorrow in that midfield?
Yeah, why not?
Ivory Coast?
My
Who cares?
guy,
It's a freaking
I
friendly.
don't care.
I'm not watching it, so I don't care. They can do whatever they
If I'm
want.
not doing anything, I might
It means
watch but that's
nothing.
the way I
It's
feel
like
about
the
it.
community shield.
Yeah.
No, it's worse.
That's-
Are
don't
you
matter.
somebody saying Canada is gonna win the World Cup?
Where they're going. Oh,
Yeah, Wales go win it. What's he talking
More of a
about?
chance than England.
You haven't made it yet, Chris. You've
We're
gotta
gonna make it.
first.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Yeah.
We've got Gareth Bale.
Yeah,
Bang
it's
him
like
in.
you're meant to make it in the Euros and then you
Yeah,
lost
that-
with
yeah,
my
that's it.
PS5.
We did make it in the Euros. What are you on about? We made it to knockouts.
Did you win it?
I saw.
Nah,
you
we
on the
got
goalpost,
Right.
pretty far though.
Right. It's not about the taking part, it's about the winning.
Well,
And I was meant to be winning
no
my
British
PS5.
team wins, all right?
Yo.
So
Josh, keep asking to check somebody's Twitter.
Check
about
Grimes'
picture
tweet
menu.
on Chouameni. Alright, cool.
we ain't got
Oh,
the
I've
luxury
read
of
that,
like
yeah.
getting Sterling and all that.
Chouameni
No-
is still
no
on the
personal
board to come to
terms.
Chelsea.
No
I thought he was
personal
balling
terms,
out
Chris.
though against Ivory Coast.
Yeah, he scored the winner, didn't he? So
Yeah.
in the game that didn't matter. So
Let me see. Alright, cool.
Look at all the little
Now,
kids.
now Sky
Somebody-
TV
somebody.
announcing the preferred bid will be presented to the government
No,
and
it's
the
not
Premier
Chouameni.
League. Not the best bid, the preferred one. The government and the Premier League know the result. That comedy show has to be nominated for the Oscars. Other than the stuff about the preferred bid and not the best bid
No.
being presented to the government and the Premier League, I'm not sure what I'm looking at on here.
The Chouameni tweet is
Oh,
is-
okay. It's Chouameni. Bit
Yeah.
lower.
Tuchel is a huge fan of Chouameni. He wanted them last summer. We didn't get him. He is not going to Real Madrid as of yet, so he is still available. Somebody needs to go run out and sign this man immediately. The best young DM in the world.
it's not us.
Yeah.
We can't do that.
Lewis, I sent you a tweet. Can you put it up for me, please?
I said
Yeah,
someone. I didn't say
Jester, we
I said someone.
Jester, we can't sign a
Yeah,
birthday
sure.
card.
One sec.
Sure we can.
Oh, you're a bastard, bruv. I see
No, I just want to say. I just want to show something.
Yeah. It's the photo of Jorginho. Or one
Ah.
Yeah, but no,
don't-
that's
no.
not.
That shows
Jorginho is
propaganda.
Jorginho, but
Don't, you'll get this channel banned. Don't
Jennifer.
do it. You got his
Jennifer.
Twitter banned.
what's he doing? All right, cool. So what do you want to show?
Quick, somebody
so you
diss Timo's girl. That's the key to hitting the target.
Oh,
can somebody please show me the muscles on those legs?
You don't need
They're
muscle.
bird legs.
fucking hell!
Fucking hell, man! I can't be
Why?
bothered.
You don't
Uh,
need.
They're
yeah,
bird
Graham
legs.
said, "Quick, someone diss Timo's girl. That's the key to hitting on target."
Oh yeah.
You know what? Fair enough.
Leave Paolo
Big up
alone.
Frosted Myth,
Leave
as
Paolo alone,
always.
fam. Oh, yeah.
Colin says
Who's
Alonso
Paolo?
to Chelsea retirement home for
Timo's
10
girlfriend.
million.
What's
I'd
wrong
love
with
it
you?
if he went to Arsenal personally.
He's not
but
going to Arsenal. He's going
I
to
doubt it.
Italy or Spain.
yeah, just as long as it's out of Chelsea, we're all good. And Harrison Hunter says sell both Timo and Lukaku, bring back Broja. If possible, I'm all here for it. I doubt Lukaku leaves after his first season, but if we can do it, go for it. Timo, just whoever will take him.
What, Broja be our starter? Is that what it's going to be? Broja our starter.
Fucking hell, go
No,
ahead,
Broja
stop
and
it, man.
Havertz. And then maybe get a third striker.
So
in. I don't
you'd be
care.
fully committed as Havertz as a striker, I guess, then.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
his best position.
Give
Go
Kai
ahead.
He is
Havertz
good
the
there.
keys.
No,
He's
he is
done
good
more
there. And
consistently
he's
Hold
getting
on,
than
can I
better.
answer this?
anyone
Go
else.
ahead. You just had to put Tappy Slander in there, didn't you?
The
course.
J5 looks like the Rock compared to Tappy. To be fair,
Oh,
Tammy's balling out though, so we can't even say too much. I know Syria attacks. Before anyone says it, I'm not saying bring him back to Chelsea or anything, but let the guy ball out, man. Let the guy ball out. It's nothing too deep.
Where are Werner?
Andrew, you're on mute, bro. We didn't hear what you said.
So just leave him alone, man. All this all this Tammy propaganda. Remember, it's the same league that Lukaku pulled out in. Yeah. So
He got better this season.
yeah.
Exactly. So I'm not trying to hear anyone saying bring Tammy back, but
Yeah.
I'm just going to enjoy it. It's good to see him balling out.
Leave him alone. He's there for at least
Liked
2
it at
years.
Chelsea.
He's there for at least 2 years. So
Exactly. If anything, Roma could be selling him for 100 million. That would be fucking daylight
But
robbery.
apparently, I read we've got to approve that. I think so.
You've got what?
I think Chelsea have to approve a sale or something.
Yeah, we have a buyback on him.
Yeah, so we have to.
I think that's a space of 2 years though,
because
right?
of the buyback. Yeah, but if they sell before that, they have to get an approval from us.
Yeah,
for the
yeah.
sale.
And I think we get a piece of the pie too.
I think so.
Probably, yeah.
So that 20, I think that 20-25% or something.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
So hey,
Sell him
we're
for 100
selling him
million.
twice. We're getting money for him twice. That's a win-win right there because that dude is never doing nothing in the Premier League.
Nope. Neither.
Dead
Never know.
baller.
You can never say that.
I watched
Yes,
him
I
for
can.
2 years.
I just
watched
did.
him for 2 years. Yeah, I watched him for 2 years.
Well, what's happening? He's 27, 28, and he's like
Lewis,
an
I
absolute
said it,
baller.
and Lewis said it. 7 goals in 3 games, and then 8 goals.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
Mhm.
So
He had a very good.
The only
level
reason
patch.
why I didn't slander Tammy as much was because he was young. Like it is what it is. If we were at the position that we wanted to be in 1920, he wouldn't have been starting for us in the first place.
Exactly. And Tuchel doesn't rate him. He took him off. He benched him half time on 2 games. So no, he doesn't rate him. So.
He
Move
was,
on.
yeah,
Let's not do Tammy.
Yeah,
We'll be here for hours.
Yeah, that's the last fucking thing we need. But yeah,
Well, at least we found one of our players who could score 2 pins in a World Cup qualifying match. That's always nice.
Who, Bale? Oh wait.
A Chelsea
Justin's
player.
in his bag today. I don't blame you. I don't blame you either. I feel like this is going to be a very one-sided conversation anyway, but we'll go into it because I've just seen the timeline talking about for the whole weekend. Thoughts on the possible change, renovation, or just outright moving out of Stamford Bridge? And is there anybody that is against it in the long term? Because I have seen a few match-going fans talking about it, and obviously they're going to have the more emotional outlook on it. They're going to say we don't need to change the bridge. The bridge is amazing. The atmosphere is great and everything and all of that. Realistically, it's better for us if we move in the long term. I've already said that. I don't mind the aspect of renovating, but if you're taking down the bridge, digging underground, and then rebuilding it, it's a very long-term issue that you have to deal with. We'd have to deal with moving out for 4 years and coming back. And as soon as we come back, we can't renovate or upgrade the bridge any bigger than we already have done. So that's why low-key is better for us to move, but we've also taken so long that anywhere nearby that we could have taken is now gone. So if we wanted to do that, we'd have to move to a place that basically isn't Chelsea or
How
isn't
close is-
anywhere near it.
How close is the waterfront to Chelsea?
What, the River Thames? It's close, but it's not like right next to it. Like it's about
Okay.
10
What?
minutes away, 10,
10
15
minutes?
minutes away.
That's
Yeah.
not far. Just build an artificial island and put the stadium on it.
Not in the river.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not feasible.
why not? Malaysia made whole islands on fake islands. In
Oh, you mean in the
Malaysia.
sea?
Move the bridge to.
That's China.
What's the difference?
You're on about a river.
Why don't we
Is that
just
even
buy?
fucking-
Why don't they just
What?
buy
That's
like
the first time I've heard of something like
Why
that.
don't they
I
just
don't
buy
even know.
like
If
a-
they-
Then Chelsea can sing in a.
build it? Why
Would you-
drop the line and build it? That's what they should do.
Yeah. Then when global warming comes up and
What?
the
Yeah.
You
fucking
can't.
bro.
First of all, you can't
That's
dig
space.
under. You can't dig under Stamford Bridge because you have a subway system under.
yeah.
Second of all, there's no such thing as global warming.
No, well, there goes that. But I still don't believe it's possible that we could
Tell that to
build
the
it
polar bear,
on the
man.
top
Tell that
of
to the polar bears.
fucking River Thames. That's a madness.
Sure, Malaysia built islands on structural pipe. I know because my ex-father-in-law sold them the pipe. So I know what I'm talking about. You can build an artificial island that's connected to land in the river.
So
Put
we're
a
gonna have
stadium on
Stamford
it.
Island instead.
Yeah, it's
It would
called
be,
bridges.
but you put a
It's
bridge
called
to
bridge.
it and you call it Stamford Bridge. There you
Oh.
go. And then it makes sense.
Are we
Here's
talking
the
about
thing.
building a stadium or a James Bond villain's lair? What are we
Didn't
doing?
we discuss? Didn't we discuss
Fucking
the pitch
hell.
owner and that? The pitch owners.
Then you don't have to buy any land.
What is this?
You got
Jurassic
seafront
World?
Oh
property.
yeah, and that's also another problem you have to deal with as well. Forgot about the pitch owners.
I didn't know, Fat. I didn't know you have your own cheese company.
Fata.
Yeah.
That's feta cheese.
Feta cheese. Ugh, I hate that.
They mispronounced your name.
Like
Minecraft.
rumors, like we move on to the Battersea Power Station. That never happened, literally. There's also the rail, the overground rail, just at the back of the Stamford Bridge. So where can we
Yeah.
go from there?
It's not a great place.
The thing
Yeah,
is,
that's the only way you're going to get any land or anywhere near where Chelsea is, Stamford Bridge is now.
yeah,
There's no more land to be bought.
no more.
It is. Abramovich actually did buy it, and it's been included in sale. Abramovich bought a lot of properties around Stamford Bridge.
Unless
We can still only go to 60,000 in the stadium.
you
But we
expand
don't. Yeah, but
you expand- unless you
60,000 is
expand the
actually
Matthew
fine.
Harding lower. Yeah, you expand the
I
stadium.
think 60,000 is fine. I heard.
Yeah, 60. It's just like, you can never upgrade after that, though. It's the
But-
issue.
Yeah. That's the
Whatever
problem.
happens, Stamford Bridge needs. If they choose to stay at Stamford Bridge, needs renovating. It's an older stadium.
Yeah.
We need it because, listen, let's face it, the stadium's not going to be used just for football. They're going to try and get NFL games there, stadiums, etc.
Whoa.
Good Lord.
Whoa,
fresh trim, bro. What are you saying?
Good Lord.
gangster.
My God.
Oh, there
Big-
it is.
Good cut, man. Good cut. But yeah, they're gonna have to renovate because they want to earn more money like Arsenal do with their match day revenues. That's what Chelsea want to do. So they build up they're self-sufficient again, or make more money so they can do it through that way. That's what they want to do. Stamford Bridge, we can't even get our full capacity in Stamford Bridge anymore.
Or we can buy Arsenal Stadium.
Yeah, but we can.
That's
we
a
can use that as
shithole.
we can use that as a
It's in a
toilet bowl.
shithole.
But that's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
Alex.
but
You use it as a toilet bowl.
as a training ground.
No, as
Oh,
a
we already
storage.
use it as a training ground, though.
Some people are talking about going to Twickenham, that rugby stadium. But
That was a potential, but I think that was a potential for us to stay there while we were rebuilding
Yeah, that was
Stamford
a-
Bridge.
that
But
was a rental.
that fell apart for some reason. I think it was because of clashes with the rugby. I'm not too sure. Let me have a look.
90k in Twickenham, 90k at Wembley.
Wembley
Yeah,
would
this
be
was
a
back in
wonderful-
2017. And Twickenham not an option for Chelsea, rugby bosses said.
Hey,
what's the
Dino,
reason
if
behind
you want to know the amount, It's £1,000, and I'll never come on at Lewis's stream again.
Oh, fucking hell.
Hey, don't tempt that.
I didn't even know if that would be worth it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, Jesters might not.
Yeah,
come
it
on,
was
but
5 years
Jesters
ago.
uncle
Then,
will come on.
why they brought it up again? Then, if they can't do it,
Probably just rumors. Because it was an
Because
option
they
before,
can't-
they can bring it up as an option now.
You're
Plus,
talking
maybe
about-
5 years have changed. You never
No,
know.
As part of the bidding process is to see
Ah.
is to renovate or discuss a stadium move. That's part of it. That's what this whole thing is. They have to. We can't fit Stamford Bridge is like over 40,000. We don't even fit that in there. We can't do it.
My
Don't
price
fit
is
a
cheaper than Jester. If you can stop war in Ukraine, I'll never come back to lose stream.
yeah,
It's for free.
41,837. That's the capacity.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
don't even-
that
we
was
hardly get
the
40.
seated capacity. Now there's safe
Yeah.
standing. It's gone down.
Exactly. So we can't even get that in there. Plus, it's an old stadium. It's a classic stadium, but it's an old stadium now, and we need to move with the times, man.
I'm just
Yeah.
happy we've had it for this long. But like, I can accept that.
You've seen title wins. You've seen title wins actually on the ground. You've seen great games and Champions League games on the ground. You've seen everything on there. That stadium, you can't take that away from it. But you have to
And-
move with the times, man. You have to move.
And when people talk about like stuff like the atmosphere and everything, for me, I feel like it's a bit overrated when they talk about that because the atmosphere is good if the mood around the club is good. Let's just be real about it. Like I
Here's
saw with
the
West
thing.
Ham, for example, a
Yeah.
lot of people were sitting there saying, "Oh, the atmosphere's shit now because we moved to a ground and everyone's confused about where to go and everything." Fans can figure out their areas within time.
Yeah.
And
That's
there'll be
big,
there'll be
yeah.
a little section for fans who are chanting and fans who aren't chanting. And also, look at West Ham now. Now that stadium's
Europa League.
rocking because they're in a
Europa
good
League.
position. When they first moved there, they were in a relegation dogfight every season. Of course, the atmosphere is going to be shit. Arsenal, like we mock that ground to death, but it's a good atmosphere this season because the team's in a good place. It's all about the mood around the club.
But
If
but
the
you-
club's in
the-
a good place, the atmosphere will show. If not,
But-
vice versa.
But also this atmosphere thing that Liverpool is the best atmosphere. It's all bullshit. It's only for a partial of the season and how big the games are. So I'm telling you, I know Liverpool fans. They go to like games against Norwich or Brighton. The atmosphere is dead. Yeah, it's not that great. Yeah, it's all based on the importance of the game, the opponents, and stuff like that. And it really, the atmosphere at most stadiums is only probably good for about 10 games, 10 to 15 games in the season, depending on what the games are for.
We can't even sell out as well in
No, that's what I mean.
weekends.
That's what I mean. But we have to back to the stadium. We have to progress.
No,
It's
we
all
can
about
sell
progression.
out. It's just because it's our allocation has gone down. That's the
Yeah,
difference.
because the safe standing. So we can't even hit 40k. We're hitting 39 at most, and that's not. I mean, listen, we can't do that. Chelsea want to progress. This new model's coming in. It's not going to be like Roman. It's going to be more, based. It's going to be totally different. Not one man fund. It's going to be based different. We have to get our match day revenue up, exceeding around the Arsenal.
Well, I
Then
think what
why?
it is
Why all of a sudden that we blame the safe standing? Then isn't that
We're not
fun?
blaming safe standing. We're just saying that it's not. We need to accommodate safe standing. We need a bigger stadium.
I think a
well.
lot of it is nostalgia for some of these people. I mean,
Yes.
it's probably where their uncle took them to the game before they molested them in the, afterwards. So, hey, if you want to continue to relive those memories, that's all
You
for
just
you.
took a
but,
whole
you know,
U-turn of that. What? I didn't expect that.
People saying
fucking
about us
hell.
score like this. Us scores isn't impossible.
I
Literally.
mean,
We've
if
got
they
buildings
met
everywhere.
Jimmy Savile there, I understand.
Hey,
Good
Jimmy
Lord.
Savile's Leeds. That ain't us.
Leeds, yeah.
Yeah, that's for the Yorkshire ones, not for us, bro.
Yeah, that's for dirty Leeds. Leave them there.
I say that because there's a documentary on him coming on Netflix.
Yeah, Tuchel's also part of the pitch owners as well. So yeah, there's no way.
That don't mean much. I'm sure there's a few players that are involved with the pitch owners scheme.
Go away. You see, he's the only one that gets the dark humor, man.
Ah. Fucking hell. Well, wait, what's people talking about the Earls Court area? Because I thought we lost out on that bidding years back.
I don't know anything from
Well,
a few years ago.
there's no way we can build a stadium in the Lost Coast area. There's so many buildings there, houses as well.
Yeah,
No, I
yeah,
think
we lost out on those bids years ago.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't know the status of the who's bought what. I know Battersea Power Station's gone to is it Malaysia?
It's a shame because Elscourt would have been perfect. That's one train stop away from the bridge.
Yeah.
No, 2 train stops. That would have been a perfect spot, but we've lost out on any area that's near to the bridge. So
Talking
that's
about
another
trains.
All right,
issue that we have
would
to
you
deal with.
say right now as Champions League nights are better atmosphere than the Premier League games?
Depends
yeah.
on who. It depends. If we're playing,
It depends who's
Krasnodar-
playing.
If we're playing Krasnodar, I don't think the atmosphere.
I'd say in general they're better. Then their
No
late
doubt.
kickoff, the group
know.
stage games are cheaper. So
what do you have
get
problem
you get
against
fans that can't go to
Krasnodar, you
many
big
games.
slappy?
What?
No, we're just saying atmosphere. Like
Yeah,
know.
for the most part.
They don't
they are.
exist anymore, do they?
Who?
Krasnodar.
I think they
Fucking
got.
hell, they went already. What the fuck happened there?
Yeah,
I think they.
the whole Russian football thing happened.
Yeah,
Oh.
UCL nights, 3 p.m.
Yeah,
kickoff
UCL
open.
nights are usually better than Premier League nights, in my opinion.
I
a
still
bigger
go back.
trophy.
I still go back to the importance of the game. Again,
Yeah, of course, the importance of the game, but I just think
a last day group stage game against Krasnodar that's not got anything on it against.
What's up,
say,
Biggie?
mostly for the
a
context.
title chasing game. I don't think it's going to be that good.
Is it possible to just add another 8,000 seats in that stadium? Like 50k is already.
Shut up,
What
Alex.
are you crying about, dude? It's
Yeah,
a
why-
freaking stadium.
It's a stadium.
You act
bro.
like it's a monument to greatness or something. It's a stadium.
Let me ask
If you
people:
want
to
how
stay
many
stadiums
people?
all the time.
How many
If you want to
people
stay in the
actually?
past, why didn't you go back to the 60s and 50s when we could fit 100,000 people?
Oh,
in?
geez,
How
yeah.
Why did
about
you do that? Yeah.
how far away that actual people that go to the games are actually how far they live from the stadium?
Oh, I live a fair
varies.
few
There's
hours
like
back.
thousands of people going, innit? Like
This guy
some
lives in
people come
Plymouth.
from
Oh,
different
go
sides of
AM, you're a
London.
dickhead.
Some people come from different sides of England.
Yeah, I've only been to London a couple of times.
No, man said Kanye Prime. I can't be asked.
Oh,
It's more like a
Fuck's
biggie. It's more like a biggie, not kind of.
oh.
Biggest small.
Kialan is prime in the building, people.
Prime
That
West.
is
I'm more like a
mad.
wall. Wait, hold on. I'm more like a wall.
Biggie.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can
Yes.
hear you.
We try
You
not
hear
to
us?
then.
All right.
Oh, I thought you froze then.
Kialan is.
Anyway,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
stop.
I think this whole-
people who are crying about not wanting to move stadiums, like, get over it.
Okay,
it's
you
not that deep,
convinced
get over it.
thousands of people.
I don't know. I'm not trying
I
to
don't
convince
understand.
anyone, but like
Oh,
that's if you're
so
crying
you
about
just
it,
said-
really.
You're
It's
just
your
saying
problem.
stop it. It's not trying to convince people.
I'm not. I don't need. If people have already made up their minds that they don't want something, there's nothing I can really say to convince them, right?
True.
That's true.
Yeah, but why
How
you
many-
saying
how many
people that
times
crying?
How many times have certain people come on here and spout nonsense about a player and people haven't been convinced?
You.
I was talking about a certain, but whatever.
No,
My point
happy
being,
days.
like, we do need to upgrade our stadium if we want it. Being one of the biggest clubs in the world means we need the stadium to match, right?
Only
I think
like
people
And there's
still get
only
confused about
so much we can do by extending Stamford Bridge,
I think people get
unless
confused
it's this thing where like we buy out the surrounding area or whatever, which people who live in that area don't want us to do. So build a new stadium.
Okay, so number one, this is FFP, not pre-FFP. So the owner cannot pump in money nonstop like Roman did. So the new owners, and even if Roman kept the club, they have to have a stadium for the revenue to meet FFP so we can spend on the players to keep us where we're at. It's just a matter of revenue, and you have to go get every dollar you can get. Because if that dollar that you don't get is a dollar you can't put in the club. I'm just saying.
Yeah, which is why we need to upgrade. Whether we move to a stadium or renovate, we need to get match day revenue up. Like the Arsenal one is reported to be like £2 million a game. I don't know if that's true or not, but we need to start doing that. And people need to let go of the past, because we've done extraordinary things at Stamford Bridge, but we need to build more to do even more extraordinary things and bring in more extraordinary players. So, I mean, I went to Stamford Bridge when they were building the West Stand. You had to sit on concrete. You buy a ticket, you sat on concrete slab while they were building the West Stand. So it's all changed. Change. Don't fear change. We've had loads of change at this club that's been very good. So why would you fear a renovation of the stadium? It just needs to happen. It just needs to happen. We need to go with the times, man. I mean, look at Everton Stadium. It's great, it's classic, but it's an awful stadium to go to. If you're an away fan, you're sitting on wooden seats. What the hell? It's stuff. It's just awful. We need to do this, man. Because, like Jester said, the new people taking over aren't Roman Abramovich. They are not gonna put money in like Roman put money into this club. Yeah. First of all, they can't change new FFP, and second, they're not. This is one man. They're getting this financed by different companies, different people, etc. So we need this renovation if we are going to stay there.
Get the hotel up, I'd say.
How dare you, Josh?
So it's not that deep. We just have to do it for the benefit of Chelsea. If you're a Chelsea fan, would you rather have a new Stamford Bridge that allows us to bring in more revenue, which is better for the club, or stay there and be a mid-table club? Because that's what's going to end up happening.
Yeah, but that's my thing. Like, is it better to renovate, or is it
Jesters,
better
don't ask that question, because these are the same fans. Jesters, don't ask that question. These are the same fans that wanted to keep Frank and get relegated. Don't ask that question.
Well, you can't shake stupid. I don't know what you're talking about.
Why are you pointing at me for?
You said if Tuchel.
He said you stupid. He's trying to
stop exposing me, please. Please stop exposing me.
It was on a live.
He called you stupid.
Yes, don't expose Fata. He likes to expose himself.
Oh my God! No,
Steve Prime and Angie, you've done this to me. You've done this to me twice.
Wait, I did this to you. There's streams of you saying this. So what have I done? Oh, he's hiding his face.
Rick Lewis, turn his cam.
Don't worry, Thatcher. It might be a bit strange having a new stadium, but once you meet Astrid at the new stadium, it'll feel like home.
Hey, allow it. She's in Spain. Allow it.
She's in Spain. How do you know?
How would you know?
Space? What?
How do you know this stuff about it?
You know she's in Spain.
Don't
Social media.
hack yourself.
Yeah, you do it all the time, man.
You fill yourself up into your own split.
He said allow it.
Allow what?
Allow it. She's in Spain.
Is she sending you geolocations or something?
Did you buy her bathwater yet? That's what we want to know, Fater.
No.
Are you getting? Wait, is she doing vlogs? Is she doing vlogs on OnlyFans as well? Wow.
This is why I don't
Let's
answer
move from the Astrid discussion, please. Fuck you now. Because your fat's just gonna dig his hole anyway, and it's gonna dig deeper and deeper and deeper. There's no point.
Hey, Father, is it true that Mackie has a boyfriend now?
It spreads quicker. Let's move on.
Let's not talk about UCLP Manchester, please. That's all right.
Wait, Jesters, what?
Oh,
I asked him if Mackie had a boyfriend.
Move on.
You man are all wild, I swear down.
Move on.
How do we move from talking about the bridge to this?
I'm just asking a simple question.
Yeah, Andrew and Prime.
You know what? Yeah, actually, move on. Time for some slander. Jester, take it away.
I'm gonna start slandering your connection in a minute.
I don't think you need. I don't think you need to.
All
His
the people
connection
who
is
are hating
already.
on Pulisic.
Look at him,
Jen-
3D,
Yeah.
3D
So
connection. Look at
let's
him.
talk about all the
Yeah.
hate that
Patrick.
the gentleman from Hershey, Pennsylvania gets. First of all, it's only Panama. Well, Panama was played in the World Cup last time, and I think England played people like Andorra, maybe like Isle of Man.
It's not
Hey, those are
people, it's
tough
I
countries.
don't want to
Those are tough games,
hear
all right? Those are tough
about
games.
competition.
We played
Second
three
of
at the back.
all,
San
Yeah, but who
Marino.
hypes up England in
San Marino.
friendlies?
San Marino. There you go.
England
But
fans.
who genuinely hypes England up in friendlies?
No, I'm talking about
England
SMU playing
fans.
qualifiers and Euros and stuff like that. It's not
Oh,
like
yeah,
you're playing
yeah.
the cream of the
No,
crop.
but I
every
count
day.
those as friendlies too. I don't give a shit if they're qualifying tournaments. You're playing the likes of San Marino, Liechtenstein, other countries that have a
Luxembourg.
massive golfing class to England. Like,
Wales.
Yes. So, second of all, ask Jorginho how hard it is to score 2 pens in one game in a World Cup qualifier.
Look at
Huh?
Alex's
look at the little smile on Alex's face. You're trying to hide it. Your
Why
face
don't you ask
isn't
that?
hidden from the camera yet, bro.
It's not that easy when the pressure's on and they actually mean something. And that's why
Mancini.
Italy's not at the World Cup, and that's why the U.S. will be at the World Cup.
Mancini tax.
It's simple as.
The funny part is,
Yes.
Jorginho is not the only one that I've been
Yes.
slagging since I first started. There's another guy over there.
Lukaku.
No, Cho. I said Cho is never going to reach any potentials in the football.
Before his injury, he looked very promising. But that injury,
Twinkies, look at the
changed
Twinkies
him.
over there.
Do you and Jester just have some alliance where you're just going to agree on each other's agendas for this show?
No.
Secret
I
alliance.
don't like
no,
Pulisic as much as Jester does.
Yeah, secret alliance.
Look, it's because right after the game I heard, he scored 2 pens. It's not a real hat trick, or it's just against Panama. It's not, it doesn't mean anything.
Brian, what are you doing?
Dude,
I didn't even watch the game, and I didn't know that Pulisic scored the penalty.
Wait, what did I do?
You're smiling. You know what you
What
did.
did I do? What did I do?
No, I
you
genuinely
did
don't know
not
what
have
I
that
did.
Same fucking Avi when you joined. You changed it. What did I do? What did I do, dickhead?
No, I had it when I joined.
You didn't. I saw
I'll
it.
change it again if you want.
Disrespect.
and this
I'm sorry.
idea, they're still bringing up
Lewis,
injuries
Lewis,
and consistency.
Lewis,
for
no,
Christian
Lewis, no
Pulisic.
one asked you. Okay. You happy?
So-
Happy?
Score-
Yeah. Now I'm happy. Frick.
So,
Sorry, Jesters. Go ahead.
Why are we talking about injuries with Christian Pulisic? Has he been injured this year from muscle injuries? No, he got injured in a
And
game.
he has actually played regularly.
It's not our fault that it's not his fault that he's not been given a consistent run in the team this year at a position where he plays, not at wing back or striker. So I just think that everybody needs to understand, and I'm sorry if this is like sandpaper on your anus, but the American is very, very good, and he's better than most of the English players on our team.
Hang on, talking about sandpaper on your anus, Pokodoku's arrived.
Oh no! Why is he here, man?
Looking
worry.
for sandpaper.
If it's like the other day, he's not going to say anything because someone's going to boot him off.
So,
Mines are here. Mines are here. I didn't touch anything.
so I again, the disrespect he gets because of the country he's from is garbage. So if you're one of the people that want to hate him because he's American, I don't want to hear about say no to racism from you because you're just as bad.
If what?
I said, if you hate on somebody because of their country of origin, then I don't want to see you with a hashtag say no to racism.
I don't think that's true.
Oh no, I agree with you on that. No, I agree with you on that.
I've even seen some people saying no to rickets and then liking tweets that says Israel isn't a real country. So I don't know how you square that kind of crap, people.
Do you think that he has been disrespected and transpolated, listed by our own fan base?
Was Pulisic was born in Croatia?
No, he wasn't.
I'm just answering the guy that said that he's Pulisic is Croatian.
Yeah, I
Do you
think
know-
he gets
do you know-
hated on because of his country of origin, because the feeling out there from European fans is Americans don't know anything about football,
Mm.
and that all American players, by that definition, have to be horrible.
Well, I'll say that I'm not a.
Did you guys see
fan
Alfonso
of-
Davis when Canada qualified?
What?
Hmm?
What?
Davis.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
What?
Alfonso Davis.
What?
Okay.
So random.
Okay.
Okay. And
Pardon.
pardon?
We're talking about
Oh.
Pulisic, but yeah.
We're talking about Pulisic.
Ah.
What?
Yeah, I was just,
Huh?
Yeah,
Car-
you mean the
carry
guy
on.
that was sitting at home?
Release the wrist. Release the wrist. It will give blood to where it's supposed to go. Again,
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, Chester, sorry.
I
what were you
think
saying?
it was me actually the one that I
Oh,
was
go
saying.
for it.
And
My bad,
Pocodo-
sorry.
Pulisic is one of the examples that actually United States have potential in the world of football. Not bringing back him and old retirees from Europe playing MLS. That will never bring the football. By sending the kids young to Europe and learning from best when you're young, that's the best that can actually do for United States as a football country. But
See,
I don't
put Chelsea the Kingslayer up there. Put this comment up.
USA fans will flip to Pulisic's new club if he moves. Real fans will stay with Chelsea.
That's the problem right there.
I'm sorry,
supported-
Chelsea Kingslayer, but you're dumb. Read
Yeah,
the
I
book.
supported Chelsea before Pulisic was here. I'll support Chelsea after he's gone.
It's not NBA, for Christ's sake. You know.
No,
It
but
is
do you
what
not
it
think?
is.
Do you not think then this isn't even an American thing? But do you think that there are those sorts of fans who do just follow
Sure.
the player?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Of
not,
course,
yeah.
It is a
Yeah.
big thing in America, though. I
Yeah,
agree with
that's
that.
what I'm saying. Like, I don't think that this comment is specifically saying all United States fans are like that, but there would be a section
But
that
Yeah.
are following in support of the player,
No.
and
I
that's
wouldn't
just
say
not their decision.
a lot of Americans don't have a favorite team in the first place. We just like the players on a different. I'll tell you with a couple of friends that I play Sunday League. Most Americans, they don't have like a specific team that they follow. They don't even like they don't follow, for example, Chelsea because of Pulisic. They follow, for example, if it's Spanish-speaking Americans, most of them Barcelona, and it's just the way
no,
they like to
Barcelona
see. The what?
because of Messi.
Yeah.
Messi,
So the problem is like to say that all Americans watch Chelsea because of Pulisic is dumb, because Chelsea is actually one of the biggest and fastest growing brand in the United States. Actually, that's been proven. The Chelsea has a big supporters in the United States. It did not became big because of Pulisic. It became before Pulisic came.
Yeah.
Is that a coincidence that he came to Chelsea? I don't know. Maybe not. I think it was actual thought process behind it to even increase, because United States market is growing and it's big. By saying stupid thing like that, saying like the guy said it before, it doesn't help the situation. Let's say the way.
So I will break this down again on why USA is not at this point better at this sport, or not as high ranking as you think they should be as other parts of the world. Number one, it's just now the third rated sport in the States. Okay? It's not ahead of American football, and it's not ahead of the NBA. It's just now taking over Major League Baseball. Give it another generation, give it another 10 years, and you'll be like, you'll be tired of hearing how good the United States is in the sport, because the U.S. creates more world-class athletes than any other country in the world. By the size of population, the monies that put into developing athletes, and the diversity of that population. once more of those world-class athletes choose European football over NBA or American football, you're
won't
going to
be
get
big in other
tired of hearing
countries,
from
though.
us.
Can I?
It's about numbers. It's just math and science.
Yeah, boy. Can you put yeah, boy? Comment. You
USA
can't do
women
the
are
you
massive.
can't do the fat shaming on here, man.
No, he doesn't. Oh wait,
Hmm?
oh wait.
Was that a previous comment?
I know he's sorry. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you look at
I know
and
it.
look at the U.S. Why the U.S. women's are so much better than everybody else in the world for so much longer, because we have Title IX in the United States, which said for every men's sport you have to have an equivalent women's sport. So we were way ahead of the curve on the women's game, and that's why the U.S. dominated the women's game for so long. It just is what it is. It's about numbers and science. If you don't like numbers and science, I don't know what to tell you. So
That's true.
By the way, can somebody check the Netherlands population versus compared to coaches and teams?
Huh? Netherlands population.
Well, compared to like how big is Netherlands population?
Netherlands
and how
youth is
good-
crazy, by the way.
Holland's population is 17.44 million. And
Yeah,
what
but their
else do you
youth
wanna
is
see?
good.
Like it's a conversion of coaches to the population. How many international certified coaches? I was trying to put the gesture.
I'm not sure how I could find those numbers on the coaches.
It is the way. For example, it is the way that how actually can be measured. I understand gestures what he's saying. I don't think. I'm not denying what United States is growing. I'm saying the route that they did it before by bringing players like David Beckham to the clubs. It's not the way to grow the American football in United States. I'm saying by make the young kids understand and try to be going to overseas in a young age. That should be the way, because if you will send them to Europe as a young kids like Pulisic, and they come back to United States, that's how you grow the football in United States, not bring Zlatan to Galaxy and stuff like that.
So there is actually a documentary on why that footy in the United States has grown. The MLS, first of all, there wasn't a lot of investment in European football in the United States and before the MLS came around. So when I was growing up, football or soccer, because it's easier to talk about that when you're talking about American sports, was a rich person's sport only, because you played club. It was a club sport, and your parents had to pay for everything. So it was limited on who actually could play, because your parents had to pay for uniforms, travel, everything. But since the MLS has come around and there's investment in the youth and in inner cities for the sport, you see that it's growing and it's becoming more popular, and you tap a whole new resource of potential when you allow non-affluent people to play a sport. So that's why we're late to the game, but you can see generation upon generation, those American players are now starting to be on par with anything coming out of Europe. And it will continue to go that way because of, again, United States put so much money into athletics.
USA's team's not that good.
The population is so huge.
Do I answer that question, Lewis? Or?
Go for it.
Fair play, Archie.
Pete Davidson, he's the comedian guy dating what's her name, yeah? Assuming.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian.
Well,
I
Oh
think
my
it's her.
God.
I think it's her. I'm not too sure. Oh, fuck's sake. Right, big up
By the way,
Arsenal
did it-
saying, went to Chelsea versus Milan summer tour game in the States in the 2010 at the Raven Stadium, 71k stadium, completely filled out. Barely saw any Milan jerseys or Chelsea. I do. Pulisic isn't the main reason for why we've grown in popularity in the US. We were already doing that before. I remember we went on tours in 2007. There was that picture of Lampard, Drogba, Roman, and Snoop Dogg, if you guys even remember that one.
I was there.
What, the one with Snoop Dogg?
Not in with the. I was at the game.
Oh, I think that's the one Joe Cole got injured in. And he was out for the whole 06, 07 season.
Yeah.
8. I think it was 08. I think.
Might have been. It was one or the other. I'm not too sure. But like the popularity with Chelsea in the US has been around for years. Now, I do think Pulisic has raised it a little bit with him being a Chelsea player now, but he hasn't been the main reason for it. He's just added to it, in my opinion. Like, you can't say that he didn't. He's one of the US's most well-known players. Of course, him joining is going to bring more US fans to Chelsea, but there was already a lot there in the first place. You can't say it's the sole reason for it.
Have we not tried to do it before? Remember we signed Matt Miazga, and I don't know if he was he like a
no, but he wasn't a big name for the US then. Unless
no, not a big name, but was he like a talent or something for you guys? I don't know.
He was talent. It was.
Yeah.
He was.
Okay.
He was same as Pulisic. He was actually raised in a European environment football team.
Yeah, so but he never panned out. Some people just don't.
I mean, he did, but he plays for championship, and like we got money for him that we invested in stuff.
He's still a Chelsea player, by the way, to this day.
Oh, speaking of which, Giovanni Reina, was he like born in England or something? Or he has English heritage?
No.
No. Oh,
I don't know if he had the.
He might have been born in England because was his father playing in England? I don't ever think he played.
Yeah, Claudio Reina played for Rangers. I know that.
Didn't he? Could have been. He could have been born in the UK. He could have. It's possible but both his dad and his mom both played for the national teams, U.S. national teams. His mother played for the women's team, so he's got good genes on both sides. And if you want to go see a Eden Hazard like run through a team, go watch him against Mexico. He came on and he put Hector Herrera, Edison Alvarez on his butt. It was nice.
Guys, just to change the topic quickly, I just looked at Absolute Chelsea. This came out a few minutes ago. Chelsea owner Roman Abramovich has suffered suspected poisoning along with Ukraine peace negotiators earlier this month. By Max Colchester from the British correspondent for the Wall Street Journal. That's fucking mad.
That's fucking fake news.
If true. Like, I've just seen this now. Like, it's only come out a minute or two ago. I don't know how legit this is, but I don't really know what to make of that if it is true. Like, that's fucking crazy. But I've only just seen this come out now. Literally just a minute.
It was literally in Poland when Biden was there.
When was Biden?
I guess
last week.
Yesterday.
Or yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know we talked about it on the
stream.
stream.
Earlier this month, to be fair. So this is
it's possible he could have had food poisoning.
It would have happened now.
He could have had food poisoning. That happens.
Or could Boris Johnson poison him?
Yeah, to be fair, again, take it as a pinch of salt, because I do remember saying like the media has just been trying to run rings around us this entire month. So this could just be a whole load of waffle for all that we know. Again, it did say earlier this month. So it's not to say that he suffered poisoning now, if that is the case. But I don't even know if it's true or not. I just thought
the guy that said Maxim Klov as his references, he has 3,800 subscribers.
So
big news guy. Big news guy.
Some of you in chat are going to get your wish.
And he's been around for a decade. Okay, maybe not.
Yeah, some of you in chat are going to get your wish. I've got to get ready for work, so I got to bounce. Big up to all the Chelsea supporters out there, whatever country you might be from. I'm not gonna say that you won't support Chelsea when your favorite player goes away. I'm not that kind of dude. So let's all just keep it real. We all support Chelsea Football Club, no matter what country we come from. So
yeah. Apparently, Price also.
Can Artyom name me a poison
Cheers,
oligarch
Jester.
before? Can you
Later
can you
on.
name me?
Have a good day, mate.
Take care, Justice.
Peace.
Big up Go AM saying my idol Mason Milner was already fatherless after Fat Frank left. Now Connor is going to make him jobless too. Hashtag save the orphans.
Wait, Connor.
Hell, man.
Wait, Connor. What do you mean?
Conor Gallagher.
What was he going to do?
Conor Gallagher.
So he's making him jobless because
scary,
like,
by
they
the way.
beat him for him.
I have a question.
Oh, you're talking about Operation Relegate Fat Frank. Yeah, I'm on board.
Oh
Do you
my
remember-
god!
Did anybody watch the stream, Tottenham guys streams, and somebody sent I rated the video on ours?
Yeah, we discussed that before the stream. We said we don't want it like. Yeah, we've
There's
seen
some
that.
dodgy
So,
people around on streams, yeah.
yeah, that's right. Yeah. Left turn.
Some people really don't know nothing about Russia, but keep chatting like they freaking experts.
Yep, sounds about
Fatso,
right.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Nothing. Sorry.
Right, yeah, guys, drop any other final questions you guys have. We'll keep the stream going for about 10 minutes or so, and then around 4:30, I guess we'll wrap it up. Yeah, other than that, I think we have gone through all the news for today. There wasn't really anything else. This is why we didn't do anything over the weekend.
The
either.
bank handling the sale. The bank handling the sale of Chelsea has told the 4 remaining bidders that intends to present a preferred bid April 18. Though. Apparently.
What? What did you say?
Simon.
The end of your sentence trailed off. What did you say?
The bank handling the sale of Chelsea has told 4 remaining bidders to present a preferred bid to the government during the week of April 18. After the FA
Did you
Cup
guys see? Did you guys see Mason Mount Declan Rice TikTok one?
Fatso or
No.
super chat 100 to remove them.
No, because I was watching paint dry.
Go to Simon Phillips' tweet. It's 4 hours ago.
They did the gritty. Very good.
Basically, they. I don't think it's 18.
They did the gritty.
The 11th is a bid that they can the 4 bidders can up their bids.
Oh.
So they can up their bids, and they want like a certain April 11th deadline for some. Yeah, so they've got 2 weeks essentially to change any of their bids or their proposals or anything like that. So they could up their bid even more if they wanted to.
Chelsea are facing problems with putting tickets on sale again, as American Express are not allowed their customers.
Yeah, I've seen that. That again just sounds like a load of media waffle. I can't be bothered for that one. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be any other news topics or anything. So, yeah, we out of here. Big up everyone that's locked in. Smash the like and subscribe button. Should be back tomorrow for another stream. Yeah, we will leave you as always with the Danish Maldini. And until then, take care, like and subscribe. And as always, up the Chelsea.